walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Hello everybody folks, and a good evening to you all folks, and welcome back aboard once again everybody folks then to Realltom Football. My name is Tom, and I will be bringing you the watch along today, right, somebody for Watford, who take on Oxford United live in the EFL Championship on this Friday night. If you are watching on the replay, please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream, hitting that subscribe button if you are new. And thank you very much indeed, everybody who's joined us here today, folks. And kickoff is coming your way from 8 o'clock for Watford, who take on Oxford United. And as you can tell, Watford have made the lineup very awkward there. So it's a very small lineup. But one thing it does mean is that it's not going to take up any, well, the scoreboard will not go over it. So that's one of the positives that we can take out of that monstrosity from Watford. But yeah, And Dylan's in the house. How you doing, Dylan? So yes, just to confirm, kickoff coming your way, 8 o'clock in the Championship. And I hope that we are all doing well. We have got the last Premier League weekend before an international break. The last one before an international break. It is the last international break, by the way, folks. After this weekend, it is the last international break until March. And we have got a cracking weekend for you guys, and it all starts tomorrow where, well, you guys got to select via a poll whether you wanted Crystal Palace versus Fulham live on Realltom Football tomorrow at 3 o'clock or Wolves versus Southampton. And by 55% to 45%, you guys selected Wolves versus Southampton. So Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Southampton will get us kicked off at 3 o'clock tomorrow. And then the 5:30 kickoff of Brighton and Albion versus Manchester City will also be live on Realltom Football tomorrow. And then a double header on Super Sunday where we start at 1:45 for Nottingham Forest against Newcastle, which kicks up at 2. And then at 4:15, it's Chelsea against Arsenal for the 4:30 kickoff. And Fraser also arriving into the house. A good evening to Fraser. How are you doing? Yes, and Liverpool fans will query me on those selections, but I can confirm that the reason why I have not selected Liverpool tomorrow is because of Aston Villa's poor form alongside Manchester City's. Now, Manchester City are coming off the back of 3 straight defeats, which makes that game against Brighton very interesting compared to Liverpool, who probably will beat Aston Villa. So that's the reason why we have gone for the 5:30 kickoff tomorrow as opposed to the 8 o'clock kickoff. Normally, in that situation where it's 3 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 5:30, 8 o'clock, I'd go for the 8 o'clock kickoff. But due to the circumstances involving each match, I've gone for the 5:30. And yesterday, Manchester United got a 2-0 win over PAOK, and Chelsea knocked out, well, yeah, quite literally knocked the front teeth out of young kid Noah from Armenia as they struck 8, 6 of which came in the first half and 2 in the second half. Chelsea 8, Noah 0 was the highlight score of yesterday. And folks, in a moment, we are going to get through the team news. I am going to really quickly skim through where's the match so that I can tell you guys what will be coming up for you guys over next week. Now, Monday, I don't think there is a match unless I am mistaken, in which there isn't. So there will be no stream on Monday. On Tuesday, I am thinking about going to watch Notts County against Leicester, which is only a tenner for a ticket. So I think I might do that. Notts County against Leicester under 21s. I might go watch that. In the Papa John, in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. Geordie's in the house. How you doing? I'm thinking about going to that on Tuesday. Wednesday. Wednesday, yeah, there's Women's Champions League. Probably not going to do that. So by the looks of things, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, there's going to be no streams. Thursday, there 100% will be a stream. Don't know. I don't follow Pompeii. Peterborough, you mean? No, not Peterborough. Portsmouth. Yeah. Why did people call Portsmouth Pompeii? Like, why? Okay, I am not a southerner. Yeah, I know nothing about the south and the east. Okay, I know diddly squat about the south and the east. Please do not, like, genuinely, don't call Portsmouth Pompeii. Yeah, because I don't have a clue what you mean to begin with. Yeah, okay. I know the West like a godsend, but the East, I'm shit at. Okay? Does that make sense? I'd be staring at my phone non-stop with maps if I was East. But when I'm West, I know that my train is going to be at 47 minutes past the hour. And then I have to change at Stoke-on-Trent or somewhere like that to get up northwest. The only thing I do know is that, the train that I normally catch when going down to London is 15:09. Thursday, there definitely 100% will be a watch-along for you guys on Thursday, because Thursday there is a clash between England and Greece, which is in Greece, and that is going to be a 7:45 kickoff. And Friday is to be confirmed. Yo, Flixie in the house. How you doing, Flixie? Good to see you here. Welcome aboard to Flixie FC in the house. Flixie FC in the house. Allez, allez. There's me ruddy red pen. I was looking for that. There's me red pen. I was looking for this. Found it. My little tiny bookie pen. Okay. Let's get through some team news then, folks. So you guys, Watford up against Oxford United, live in the EFL Championship on this Friday night. Remember to join us at 2:45 as well tomorrow. Please do not forget there is no stream tomorrow at Saturday lunchtime. It is the two games in the middle that we're doing tomorrow, 3 o'clock and 5:30. No 8 o'clock kickoff, no 12:30 kickoff tomorrow. And there is no 12:30 Premier League kickoff altogether. And if it was a Sunday and it was a triple header like that, like 2 o'clock, 4:30, 7 o'clock, I'd do the triple header. But because it's 3 o'clock, 5:30, 8 o'clock, just can't do it. So I've got dogs to walk, I've got dinner to eat, so I can't. Daniel Backman then in goal for Watford, the back four for them today, because this is of Festi Eboselli, Ryan Porteous, Matthew Pollock, and Ryan Andrews. Lone midfielder of James Morris plays behind your attacking four, Quado, Beer, Imran Louza, Edo Kayembe, and Georgie Chak Vatazda. Vakun Istuf Bayo leads the front for them. On the bench for Watford is Tom Cleverley, is Jonathan Bond, Antonio Tikvich, Yasser Larouchi, Ken Samer, Pierre Duoma, Thomas Ince, Daniel Jebison, Mamadou, there we go, got that one right, Dumbia, Rocco Vata. For Oxford United, it is a back four of Kieran Brown, Elliot Moore, Peter Chiozo, and Sam Long. In goal is Jamie Cumming. The midfield split into two parts with a defensive two of John McEachran and Will Volks, playing behind your attacking three of Greg Lee, Ruben Rodriguez, and Tyler Goodham. And then leading the front by himself is the former Spurs man, Dane Scarlett. And on the bench for Oxford United and their manager, Des Buckingham, is Matt Ingram, Hida Tavest, James Golding, Owen Dale, Idris El Mizouni, Malcolm Ebiowi, former Crystal Palace man, don't know if he's on loan or something, Marcelino Ferdinand, Will Goodwin, and Mark Harris, all on the benches. So Watford versus Oxford. We're about to kick off at Vicarage Road, one of the stadiums that I actually quite liked when it was in the Premier League. I think it's a nice little stadium, actually. Yeah, no Musa Sissoko in the squad. That was a big miss. I recognised. In fact, bar Sissoko, who's obviously not in the squad, I don't recognise this Watford team at all. It looks totally different. Maybe Backman used to play for them, I don't know, when they were in the Premier League, but all the rest, I have no idea who they are. Right, we are 4 minutes away from kickoff. All right, 4 minutes away. And we're going through the Oxford lineup. What's going on there? Minute silence, I bet. I'm just submitting my Super 6 predictions now. No Ashik, by the way. No signs of Ashik. Surprised by that. And there is going to be a moment's silence in, of course, memory of those who gave up so much for us. There'll be poppies placed down on the pitch and a moment's silence for the referees whistle in a moment. Also ahead of kickoff, that silence will also be paying respects to those who have lost their lives in the major floods in Valencia. A major tragedy really in Spain. Some of the heaviest floods that Spain has ever experienced, apparently, from what I am told. It's going to be applause, I think. Yeah. Is it? I don't know. I think we're doing applause. See, I'm just not going to bother. I've done that many silences over the past couple of weeks. It's been madness. Oh, no, there is a silence now. There is a silence. There we go. Last post is played. Yeah, I can tell you right now that was a very young man who just played that. Fair enough to him, to be fair. Right then, Watford against Oxford United. The real stuff now. I'm getting sick of these silences. I can't lie about it. I'll always follow them, though. A stadium that is actually on my bucket list to visit, good old Vicarage Road. I'd like to visit there. Seems like the type of stadium that I would want to visit, Vicarage Road, and I will definitely put it on my box. Yeah. And we are about to get going for kickoff, so let's get the scoreboards up and ready, people. It's Watford against Oxford United live in the EFL Championship to kick off your last club football weekend before the last international break, before we have no more until March. There will be no more international breaks after the one coming up until March. And I just want to confirm as well, my ballot has been accepted. So I am confirmed as a ticket holder for the Arsenal-Crystal Palace match, which is on the 18th of December. So I have gone through in the ballot, and I will be attending that Carabao Cup quarter-final for Arsenal against Crystal Palace. And on top of that, I have done some overtime minutes to ensure I get time off the internship, so that I can leave at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock to catch that 15:09 train. We're about to kick off then. Here we go. It is Oxford who's going to kick us off in the white kit. And we are off and running. Early ball over the top here. And it was, I'm not sure who was giving chase that actually. It's a long throw in there from Oxford, which is defended by Morris. I don't like the colour of the kits that they've got. Oh dear. It's a very fluorescent green on my sofa score. Very fluorescent. I can barely see the numbers actually. Yeah, those types of colours from sofa score send me colourblind. I'm not being funny. If you're gonna go for fluorescent colour kits, then put the writing in black. Because I'm not being funny. Never put white writing on fluorescent neon. Like never mix white with neon. If you're going for neon colours, which these are, put black on it. You write it in black. Yeah, sorry, but this should be black. They should be black. Simple as can be. Why don't you just go half and half with the Watford kit, black and red? Not black and red, yellow and red. Oh, well. I'll get over it. And by the way, I have done it, by the way, folks. Today is the day that I have done it. I have put down the bet, £5 for Arsenal for the Carabao Cup final to be Arsenal v Spurs. And on top of that, I have gone for Arsenal to reach the Carabao Cup final. I said I'd do it, and I've done it. So 2 separate ones. One that says Arsenal will reach the Carabao Cup final, and one that says it will be an Arsenal v Spurs one. Now that one returns me a good £1,500. The other one will return £500. Oh, shot. So yes, that would make it very nice. Well, yeah, if those both go through, then it'd be £2,000 in my back stick, £2,000 in my back stick to put towards the channel. His bar did well, yeah. Now here's loser, Imran loser. Now James Morris. On to Chak Vataza. This is Kayembe. Balls with loser. Here's the loser again. Now Kayembe. Kayembe is going to be an easy name to remember, I think. Well, goalkeepers come out. Referee's given a free kick the way of Oxford. So the referee's deemed that Jamie Cumming has been fouled by a Watford attacker. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, it looks like he just classes into him, actually. Yeah, I can see it. It's going for the ball. Maybe it's the flailing elbow there that catches the shoulder of Cumming. He's actually receiving some treatment. Yeah, get up, mate. There's the Oxford bench. They're singing about Watford's a shithole. Never been to Watford, so I can't say. Shithole or not, Vicarage Road is a nice stadium by the looks of it. At half time, we'll have a look at the league table in the Championship. We'll keep an eye on how things are going. I presume Sunderland is still top. The minute Sunderland are in pole position to win the league. Obviously, it's a long, long way to go, but obviously, if Sunderland, in fact, let's have a look now. Let's have a quick look now. Why not? Let's have a look at the standings. Yeah, thought so. Sunderland, 2 points ahead of Sheffield United. Of course, they will increase that with a victory over, I've got them down to win, actually, Coventry at home, I think, tomorrow. Yeah, they're at home to Coventry City tomorrow. I put them down to win that one. And, of course, they can retain their top spot with a win tomorrow, Sunderland. And the gulf between Watford and Oxford. Well, Oxford are currently level on points on a 0 goal difference with Derby County. So they're both neck and neck in 13th and 14th. Derby County higher on alphabetical difference. And it is 23 points that Watford have right now. If they can go on to 26 with a win today, that would put them level on points with Leeds, but with a 0 goal difference, they would not be able to get themselves into third. But they would shove Burnley out of the way. But as I say, if Sunderland keep winning and Sheffield United lose their next game, then that could put Sunderland in pole position. Well, one slip from Sheffield United, it's over. Title race. One defeat for Sheffield United and Sunderland keep winning, and that could be title set and done. Because Sunderland right now are doing enough to run away with it. And if they beat Coventry tomorrow, which I expect them to do, team that surprised me this season, Sunderland, actually. I think Sunderland have really, well, they've gone on a bit of an Ipswich, haven't they, Sunderland? They've gone for a bit of an Ipswich. I mean, not the Ipswich star, because, well, what Ipswich have done, I mean, yeah, they've gone for a bit of an Ipswich. No, they haven't gone. Yeah, let's not say that because, well, the Ipswich story is quite a good one. 2 straight automatic promotions from second place is phenomenal. I've never seen anything like it. 2 straight promotions. It was incredible what Ipswich did to get to where they are. Ryan, how are you doing? Good to see you, and welcome aboard to you. Good evening to Ryan Tune. Yeah, there's a few surprise packages in there. I mean, Cardiff, literally on the edge of being in the relegation zone. It's goal difference is keeping them above Plymouth. In fact, yeah, there's a lot of teams on 15 points. A lot of teams. Derby, obviously a surprise package. The fact they're 13 on a zero. I mean, that has surprised me, actually. Derby County on 13 points with a 0 goal difference. Ain't bad. Ain't bad. Oxford, yeah. As I say, them two are neck and neck, Derby and Oxford. Norwich above them both because of goal difference. If their goal difference was 0 as well, then it'd be alphabetical difference. I mean, Norwich would be 14th. Blackburn surprise package as well, actually. Not bad for them, 19 points. They're on a 0 goal difference, so that's positive for them. Bristol, bit of a surprise package, negative goal difference, but 19 points. Not bad. Can't believe Millwall are up there. Swansea have done all right. And, yeah, I'm starting to echo off the can, so I'll move that out of the way. But, yeah, it's Sunderland who are leading everything at the minute. If you go to if you press home though, look at the difference. So Watford are actually top of the Championship on home victories, and bottom of that is Portsmouth. If we turn that to away, then it is Sunderland who lead the pile. And rock bottom would be Plymouth Argyle. Now, what comes as a surprise is that Preston, who last season and the seasons before had an impeccable away record, sit 22nd on away victories. Pollock is down a minute. He's got his right arm strapped up. How have we only played 15.5 minutes in this game? Ow! Back on his feet, Pollock there. Feels like we should have played about half an hour. Yeah. Folks, with a long throwing in there. Here comes Pollock. Pollock the Pillock. Oh, I am sorry. Oh, God. Matthew Pollock, I am awfully sorry. Pollock the Pillock. I love that. Oh, my God. Pollock the Pillock. I don't know where that came from. Pollock the Pillock. How you doing, Kate Jonathan? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Pollock the Pillock. That just pops into my brain now. Absolutely nowhere. That is hilarious. Pollock the Pillock. I love that. Andrews forward for Watford. Kiembe picked off. Brown. We're going to... took in the arm there. Rodriguez. Pulled back by... Morris. And the Lions have reset themselves. Lovely. So the score, why did you reset yourself? Your stupid website. Into our 20th minute approaching the 21st. Coming. Nil-nil so far. Two scores to get you through, actually, as we're at it. Croatian League in the HNL, Šibenik beaten 3-0 by Lokomotiva. Argentinian League, Platense nil, Dep Riestra nil. Vélez Sarsfield 1, Tigre nil. Belgium First Division A, Saint Trudense 1, Mechelen nil. And Super League in Turkey, 5 o'clock kickoff, 6 o'clock their time, I presume. Kasimpasa 1, Kaya Sivasspor, who were down to 10 men, 2. And in the Liga Portugal Betclic, Morense nil, Gil Vicente nil. 8:15 kickoff, 9:15 local. That's late. Ooh, froze there for a second then. Entering our 23rd minute now. Ball is with Sam Long. Sam Long plays it long. Rodriguez will give chase. Against Morris, he was brought down on the edge of the box, was he? Referee says no. Let's have a look. Took on the shirt. Looks to me as though that's not enough to bring him down to the ground. He looks as though he throws himself to the floor. Giving away to Kiembe. And the home side, Watford, are on their way. Shooting chance. And that shot is blocked. It was Barr who took the shot. And it cannoned back off the defender. Andrews out to take the throw in for Watford. Is he going to go for a long throw in? Judging by the fact he stepped back to the advertising board, he is. And it is long. It does take a Watford touch, flicked on. Nodded out by Oxford. They'll come again, the Hornets, and that's straight down Jamie Cummings' throat. It's a free kick to Oxford. More passes in the final third from Oxford, 26. Watford have only had 14 in the final third. Stat that's just come up on Sky Sports. Minutes 26. Ball forward. Backman was ready. Watford were ready to clear as well. Rodriguez, and that's intercepted by Pollock the Pillock. Bio, heavy touch. Didn't quite benefit him. Cumming was there in the nick of time. The heavy touch could have benefited him, but was very close. Didn't. Because sometimes I get it. Play a little bit of a heavy touch, hope the keeper doesn't get to it, and then just shoot. Because sometimes you need to just push the ball out of your way a little bit and then run back onto it and shoot. I've had that before in the past when I've played football, where I've had to just push the ball forward a little bit and run back onto it and shoot. And 9 times out of 10, the goals that I scored in football matches were actually self-created. You know, I ran with the ball. You know, it was I was very much a player who, when I was in the football, I was very much somebody who dug out his own goals. I couldn't really get my teammates assists. It had to be really self-crafted, if you like, from me, really. I couldn't score from passes or anything like that. Except for a one-off where I headed it. Pollock, Backman. Yeah, I used to play football on a Thursday because I had a fitness placement, and yeah, we used to play football. So yeah, Thursday. On the rare occasion I scored screamers. And there was this one-off occasion where I scored some kind of header. I didn't know much about it either. Don't play anymore. Here's a Mbe, what a ball! Nearly a perfect ball. Why did I have to sneeze right when Kiembe was playing that ball? Stupid. Got around about 60 minutes to go. Kept in. Morris. Kiembe. Bart. Oh, ball and offside. And he couldn't finish it either. Got to chip it in. Tried to. I mean, let's not lie about it. Vicarage Road is a VAR-equipped stadium. I mean, I know obviously you can't use VAR in the Championship, but it is fitted with VAR. So if VAR was in use, that's tight. You're grumbling stomach. I don't know how my stomach's grumbled just then. A bloody doner and chips for dinner. At Lamis and Arneth. Where can I watch this match, mate? If you are in the United Kingdom, you can watch it on Sky Sports Main Event or Sky Sports Premier League. If you are outside the United Kingdom, contact your local television operator or sports broadcaster for information on how to watch this match if you are able to do so. If you are in the UK and you do not have Sky Sports and cannot afford it, I myself, one of my moderators, can provide you with a link to a stream for the match. However, it is highly recommended to break the law and watch illegal streams for matches that are broadcasted in the UK, and only to use this method during 3 p.m. kickoffs or non-televised games. Pardon me. Crossing and punched away by the keeper. There's a deflected shot and it's straight into the gloves of Jamie Cumming. Am I on the right one? It's going to be a yellow card. Have a look. Scarlet, yeah, it's back. It's from the back. Or it's yellow card all day. So Ryan Porteous, Scottish player in the book. I think he actually plays for the Scottish national team. Volks, poor free kicks from Oxford. Well defended by Watford, who played a high line defensively. "10 minutes and 10 seconds remain in the first half. 0-0 so far between Watford and Oxford. Nice play. Good coverage, though. Porteous in front, winning the free kick for the Hornets. Yes, by the way, the Sheffield, they've just advertised it, the Sheffield derby. Unfortunately, that game, I couldn't select that game because the Championship has scheduled it as 12:30. It has to be 12 o'clock because, quite frankly, I want to watch Forest. So that's why we're not covering that game. If it was 12 o'clock, I'd cover it. Oh. Yeah, the Sunday regulations are 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4:30, 7 o'clock. Can't do a 12:30 kickoff on a Sunday. And you see, the Premier League should say to themselves, well, look, there's a huge game, the Sheffield derby, happening at 12:30. So maybe we could do, because, well, this could be a package D for Super Sunday. 5 o'clock, 2:30 and 5 o'clock. Logical sense, because obviously package A is 2 o'clock and 4:30. Package B is the 1 o'clock and 3:30. Package C, 1 o'clock, 1:30, 4 o'clock. So could you not do a package D 2:30, 5 o'clock to accommodate that game? Never happen, but yellow card for Quado Bart. I'm gonna actually email the Premier League about that. Ashik, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Loser to Ebercello. Kiyembe off target. No, the community post explains it. Yeah, I don't need to explain myself. The community post says it all, mate. I'm sorry, but Liverpool are not being covered tomorrow. The decision has been made based on Aston Villa and Manchester City's form. Indeed. Okay, that is why the decision has been made. I feel that Aston Villa's poor form of recent is going to make it a boring game, and I expect Liverpool to win it comfortably. So that's the reason why Aston Villa is not being selected by me tomorrow. If you go to the community tab, that will explain why I'm not covering the match. And I've been very fair this weekend. I feel. You know, I put out a poll for you guys, you know, to select a 3 o'clock kickoff. But and obviously you guys selected Wolves, Southampton, so that's what we're doing. You know? And obviously I've had to make that decision because I can't do both of those games at 5:30 and 8 o'clock. It's just that if it was Sunday, 4:30 and 7 o'clock, I could do it. But because it's 5:30 and 8 o'clock on a Saturday, I can't do it. So I've had to make a decision there, and I've had to think to myself, well, which game is going to be more exciting and entertaining? You know, and you know, if I do select Liverpool Aston Villa, will I regret it? So that's what it's been based on. You know, I can't just guarantee Liverpool streams all the time. It's not going to happen. You know what I mean? It's going to be cut. Yeah. Steak and Kayembe, that's got to be picked up. Kept in by Barr. He's going to drag himself to the byline. Doesn't win the corner now. No. Corner. I think it'll be 1-0. I think it's a really tight game. I reckon 1-0. I think a goal will win it. No problem, matey. No problem. Oh, you sod. You sod. Ashik, you're a sod. Oh my God. Wait, hang on. He's injured. I think he's injured. The Premier League says, oh, I don't know. No. Not this weekend. No. Because they're not televised. No. And even so, I'm picking Forest all day long. I don't care. Yeah. I like watching Forest. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to select Spurs over Forest. Never. And on the plus side, the Forest game is the one that's on Sky. So I've told you this time and time again. I have a real softy spot for Forest, so I will not just give up watching them. I like watching them. Yeah, Liverpool, I know, mate. Yeah, don't remind me. Yeah, mate. Here we go. Last minute. Oh, bar to the left. Got to score here, Watford. Got to score it. I am made as well to keep that alive, actually. Morris. Bar with the ball across. That's all nicely hit first time. And it took a nick. Three additional minutes at the end of the first half. 3 additional minutes. Now, folks, just be warned, I am going to give you a half-time, because of the scheduling of the Sheffield Derby tomorrow, on Sunday. I am going to be giving you a half-time. You are going to be getting a full lecture on kick-off times. I apologise, but the Sheffield Derby has sparked me to get the FA's attention. Yeah, I need to give you a lecture on kick-off times because, well, quite frankly, I think it's ridiculous. Because, as I say, on Sunday, if they'd have scheduled that game for 12 o'clock, I would have done it all day long. So I am going to be emailing the Premier League to say, look, when there's a game of this stature on at 12:30 on a Sunday, yeah, can you adapt to maybe 2:30 and 5 o'clock? And by the way, the kickoff times are more. So, there's a lot of packages for Sunday. It's very, very, yeah. I'll be honest, and I'll be straight with you right now. If I was in charge of scheduling the fixtures, but I couldn't schedule the championship games, then straight away, without one think about it, I would have gone, right, package D, 2:30, 5 o'clock, boom, done. Because if I want to watch that Sheffield, if I want to watch all 3 games, because as a fan, I want to watch all 3 games. But I can't because of stupid scheduling. If I was the Premier League scheduler, I would have looked at that 12:30 kickoff and I would have gone, right, this is a big game. People are going to watch all 3 of them potentially. Right, let's adapt our kickoff times. Because let's face it right now, and let's face it, the Premier League do indeed adapt their kickoff time, because we saw it last season. Obviously, 1 o'clock, 3:30, 1:30, 4 o'clock. So why can't you adapt it for that? Because it's the Sheffield Derby. So for me personally, it should be like this. It should look a little bit like this. I'm just typing it out now. Is that because the Premier League have got to adapt to the Championship times? Because they're all on Sky. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what it should look like. That's what it should look like on Sunday. Yeah, because the EFL are scheduled it for 12:30. Yeah, well, that means that then that game is going to go through 2 o'clock. So why not have the Forest Newcastle game on at 2:30, and then the Chelsea Arsenal game on at 5 o'clock? That makes more sense as opposed to the Premier League just keeping that. It's not right. If you're going to put 12:30 on a Sunday, then you've got to. That's look. Not great. Yeah, but have a look at this though, because that's not what it looks like, by the way, folks. Forest Newcastle is on at 2 o'clock. Chelsea Arsenal is on at 4:30. That Sheffield United Wednesday game is on at 12:30. Why? Like, it's stupid, and it needs pointing out to whoever organises these games that if the EFL are going to schedule a game at 12:30 on a Sunday, then the Premier League need to adapt to 2:30. Not for all the games. This is the Sheffield derby we're talking about. And because that Forest Newcastle game is on at 2 o'clock, that means I can't watch both games. So for me, 12:30. If it's going to be 12:30, then you've got to do 2:30. And then you've got to do 5 o'clock for Chelsea Arsenal. It's just logical sense. I'm giving you a lecture on kickoff times because the idiots, whoever works, right, in that EFL scheduling booth or whatever, is an idiot. For scheduling that Sheffield derby at 12:30. Why? Like, I've told you, how many times I've told you, on a Sunday, the kickoff time should really be 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4:30, 7 o'clock. For the Premier League, the other packages are 1:30, 4 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3:30. But you can always do a 2:30 and a 5 o'clock to adapt to the 12:30 kickoff. But no. So because of stupid scheduling, I'm missing out on the Sheffield derby because of stupid scheduling. Just think about that. If the Premier League had been a bit more logical about their scheduling of the fixtures and the EFL combined together, then we could have had a triple header on Sunday. But no. It shouldn't be 12:30 though. Flicks. It should be 12 o'clock. I do not know where this whole idea that 12:30 kickoffs are acceptable on a Sunday. No, they're not. It has to be 12 o'clock. And if the EFL decide, well, no, we're doing it at 12:30, don't like it, fuck off, then whatever. The Premier League have got to say 2:30. Because for Liverpool Man City, we've got 1:30 on the game beforehand, and then 4 o'clock. That works. So why can't we do 2:30 and 5 o'clock to adapt to the Sheffield derby? Then people have got an absolute cracker, and they can watch all 3 games. Do you hear me? Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And obviously with me, I'm not going to miss out on Forest Newcastle. Never in a million years am I missing out on Forest Newcastle. Honestly, winds me up. It does. That has wound me up. It's not hard. And it's not as if that Chelsea Arsenal has been a late kick-off beforehand. So why can't it be on at 5 o'clock? Explain that to me. What's the problem? What is the problem? Stupid. Just stupid. Yeah, quite often when Arsenal play Chelsea, it's a late kickoff. So what's the problem with a 5 o'clock kickoff? Nothing. Then do it. I bet Sky Sports are thinking to themselves right now as well. Sky Sports have got to be thinking, well, why on earth is this happening? It's not Sky Sports' fault. That is not Sky Sports' fault. That is the EFL's fault. And the Premier League. Because either the EFL agree to be in line with the Premier League, or the other way around. The Premier League go in line with the EFL. Because the Premier League's times, are 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4:30, 7 o'clock. The EFL like 12:30. And 3 o'clock on a Saturday. Stupid, it's on a Sunday. I know. I had to get that out of my system because it's bothered me. It's bothered me, the negligence in scheduling on that Sunday. Because that Sheffield derby ain't going to happen every year. And I will tell you that free of charge. That is not going to happen every year. If you think that's going to happen every year, take a look in the mirror. Because that ain't happening every year. Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday. So, pathetic. And I will be emailing the Premier League and saying, well, look, you should have negotiated with the EFL so that Sky Sports could have had all of the games on separately, meaning that fans could watch all the games in full. Not have to cut off halfway through the Sheffield derby or miss half of Forest Newcastle. Why not? There's 3 games on. I want to watch all 3 of them in full. Why can't I? Because of negligence. Pathetic. Pathetic. And normally I'm not bothered. But because there's no 12:30 kickoff tomorrow that I'm interested in, I was interested in that Sheffield derby, but hang on a minute, 12:30 kickoff puts me right off because I know that's going to run through Nottingham Forest Newcastle. Pathetic. So yes, the reason why I'm bringing it up is because it has affected me. Because I would have watched that game had the kickoff times been done properly, which they haven't. The Premier League and the EFL have not come to an agreement or a negotiation to work with each other and make it so all the games could be watched. So pathetic. I don't care if people think I'm stupid. I don't really care if people think I'm balmy. I have a point, and it's right, what I'm saying. I know I'm right. Because on a Sunday, people want to be lazy. People want to enjoy the football. So why can't they enjoy all 3 matches? Because the EFL and the Premier League didn't come up with an agreement. If that Sheffield derby was on in the Premier League would have scheduled it in accordance to make sure that all matches could be watched separately. 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4:30. So it's either they haven't thought about it or the Premier League didn't want to work around the 12:30 kickoff. What's the problem? I don't give 2 pig shit stuffs about an early kickoff. I don't give two pig shit stuff about the the early kickoff. What I give two pig shit stuffs about is the fact that that it's just negligent scheduling. For all I care, a game can kick for 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll watch it. And by the way, that did not used to happen before. If you think that used to happen before, you're wrong. It's this season where the EFL have started using 12:30 and 3 o'clock kickoffs. Beforehand, no. The EFL had a 12 o'clock start on a Sunday. Now, they've changed it. So no matter what anybody says to me, I will be emailing the Premier League. I will be complaining about it. Because, quite frankly, it has ruined my Sunday. Because they decided no 12:30 kickoff that's enjoyable tomorrow. So instead I'm exchanging that for the point is this. I want us to watch all 3 matches. And Paul, as much as you'll say, well, tough didn't, that's how simple it can be. To make it so you can watch all 3 matches. That's how simple it can be. Pathetic. Anyways, it's over now anyway. But I hope people are aware of how simple it could have been for everybody to enjoy all 3 matches on Sunday. I hope that has kicked it into your schools that because of negligence from those 2 leagues, people can't enjoy all 3 matches. Oh, what a ball from Loser, and they're in Watford. Oh, the defender got back just in time. I'm writing out the email right now. Found my loser there. Clarky's in the house. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Oh, not you. There you are. Clarky, how you doing? Welcome in. Morris there. There's the corner. Email sent. Scarlett. Oh, Bayer, what a chance. It's in. Oh, it's in. And Bayer gives the Hornets the lead. And there is the goal for Watford. Yeah, it's messy. And the keeper makes a few saves, but eventually Bayer gets the second rebound in to the back of that net. And Watford, by a scrap, have the lead. Scarlett, oh, and that's taken well by Batman. Well, here we go again. Watford looking for a second, and Kayembe straight at. Coming. Watford look a lot better in second half, can't lie about it. Goal for Mechelen, I think. Oh no, that's sent. Don't know. Oxford ready to make changes in this affair. Bayer with the goal, Ashi. Makunisuf Bayer with the goal. Oxford changes now coming. Scarlett and McEachran off. Replacements are Harris and El Mizuni. There's your two Oxford United changes. Good take by Andrews. They've won a corner. Poor corner from a loser, actually. Andrews. It'll be a free kick. They've been booking here, yeah. There you go. Ebosele into the book. Booking number 4 in the game. They're going to break here, Watford. Is Bio offside? Well, the man in the middle's there's a chance. Bar does fall for him in the end, and he just couldn't get his shot away. Wonderful ball. He does get to it in the end, Bar. Might have been a handball. Just hit his hand. Where's his shirt? There we are. It's Bar and Ebo Sele who will go off. Two players that have been booked. Vata and Larousi are replacements for Watford. Right, back underway then. The corner taker's got a slight cut on his. He's got no shin pads, I don't think. Oh no, and that's in from, oh, what a wicked ball. Being up a corner from the left-hand side. It was Elliot Moore, the captain, who got to it for Oxford. Back in. Oh, I've got a touch. Coming, pushed it over the bar, behind. For another corner, this time from the right-hand side for the Hornets. It's a third consecutive one, I think. Loser, a bit too heavy for my liking. Still alive. So, sequence of headers, and in the end, over the bar and behind for a goal kick for Oxford, who can finally get some breathing space. And in the second half, Oxford United holding on at Vicarage Road. As the Hornets demanding their second goal. Peter Kyoto is replaced, though, by Hidi Tavest. I like him, Kayembe. I do like Kayembe. Good player. Will be Oxford throwing. 20.5 minutes remain. Foul, free kick will be given. How you doing, Fraser? Good to see you. Welcome aboard, Fraser. Fraser, I have lodged an official complaint to the Premier League about Sunday, because in my opinion, it has been the scheduling of all 3 games on Sunday is negligent, because I cannot watch all 3 games in full, and the Sheffield derby has been scheduled at 12:30. Now, my thing is, why can't you just adapt to it? Now, this is how I would have scheduled Sunday, in line with the EFL's 12:30 scheduling. Like so. That's how I would have scheduled it. But take the 3 away. Yeah, so it's 12:30, 2 o'clock, 4:30. Now, that is how I would have scheduled it to ensure that everybody could enjoy the full length of all 3 games. And that is what I call a package D. If the EFL refused if the EFL refused to change their 12:30 to a 12 o'clock, then that is how it should be. And I know the Premier League can adapt, because package B is 1 o'clock and 3:30. Package C, 1:30, 4 o'clock. So it's not like they can't adapt it. And hopefully the email gets read and is, well, I'm hoping that they take note of it, really, because, you know, obviously, for me, it's just negligent to the fact that there are 3 really good games on Sky on Sunday, but not all of them can be watched to the full length because of negligent scheduling. But when yet the Manchester derby or something like that can't be played at 4:30, they're okay to schedule it 4 o'clock and 1 o'clock, at 4 o'clock and 1:30, or 3 o'clock and 1 o'clock, at 3:30 and 1 o'clock. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me, very pathetic. And I think I make a really valid point. And half an hour later is nothing. Is nothing. 2:30 and 5 o'clock is nothing. To adapt to that Sheffield derby, I don't see why they can't have it as 2:30 and 5 o'clock this Sunday. I don't see any reason why they can't have it that way. Pathetic. And don't give me all this Chelsea Arsenal's a London derby. That game's kicked off at 8:15 in the past years. The 4-2, 8:15. So don't give me all that about, oh, they kick off, bollocks. And even though Chelsea Arsenal's not affected, Forest Newcastle is a game that I would like to watch. And I would have liked to have watched the Sheffield derby, but I can't because of negligent scheduling. And that negligent scheduling also means that I am not able to provide what I could have provided as a triple header watch along. If this is how it would have all been scheduled, okay, if it was all scheduled like that, I could have provided you a triple header. We could have started at 12:15, and then we could have moved on to the Scotland to be confirmed, England, yes. Lose or a free kick is given. Yeah, it's given. Pierre Dwama on the pitch for Watford. Go on, I'm going to go saloon. I'm all right, Flix. Just a bit frustrated. No 12. No lunchtime game tomorrow. There will be no lunchtime game tomorrow on here. 3 o'clock and 5:30. Like I said, Ashik. Yeah, you on Wednesday you asked me to put a community post out. I put a community post out. stating all the watch-alongs for the weekend. Oh, Lois missed. Oh, chance. Cow. No. No, I'll say the same thing to you. If you go to Community Post, it tells you why I'm not covering Liverpool. Based on form. The form of Aston Villa, the poor form from Villa of recent, makes it a less interesting game. And it means that probably Liverpool win it comfortably. Brighton against Man City has been made more interesting by Man City's 3 straight defeats. So that is the game that I've selected. So that tells me that you've not read the Community Post. Because had you read it, you would know why I'm not covering Liverpool tomorrow. And also, I can't cover a 5:30 kickoff and 8 o'clock kickoff due to the fact that, I've got to eat dinner and I've got dogs to walk. I used to be able to, work around that. At the minute, I've got dogs to walk and I've got to make my own dinner. So I can't. If it was 2 o'clock, 4:30, 7 o'clock, I'd adapt to it. Of course I would. But it's because it's that 3 o'clock, 5:30, 8 o'clock, I just can't do it. Because I wouldn't be eating until 10 o'clock. Hornets throw-in coming up now. £2.49 is what I'll claim off this game. £1.49 in profits off a £1 stake. Not too bad at all. I said over 0.5 goals. That is already the case. I said over 4.5 yellow cards. There's been 6, so that is confirmed. And Watford or a draw on a double chance. And Bio nearly made sure as well. Pollock chance. Oh. That's a cross gobbled up by Cumming. Harris. I remember there's only one Realltom football, there's only one Realltom football, there's only one, there's only one Realltom football. Whoa. Although actually, I'd normally go ale, 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 not ole, 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 ale, 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 as in L-E-Z. That's what we say as Arsenal fans. We say L-E-Z, ale, 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 not ole, ole. We go ale, not ole. So I'd go, there's only one Realltom football, there's only one Realltom football, ale, ale. Oxford seeking an equaliser, failing to get it. And that's going to be a free kick for the push on Imran Loser. Well, the bio goal, 9 minutes into the second half, might well have won this game for the Hornets. And the chances they've had in the second half, they could have won it by 3 or 4. That's still. It's tight, that is. Larousse puts it out for a throw-in the end. It was a tight spot for him. He was penned. Trying his best not to concede the corner. Did well. Held his ground. Couldn't get out, but prevented the corner. I don't think he was. No, Flicks. Come on, no. Larisi. Oh, no. No. It's not a pen. It's a free kick on the edge of the box. The foul started on the edge of the box. Of course, the line belongs to the area. But as you can see, it starts just on the edge of that 18-yard box. It's a free kick and nothing more. Of course, he falls into the 18-yard box, but the foul starts on the outside. So a free kick. Welcome into Gavin Peters. How you doing, Gavin? Good to see you there, and welcome aboard to you. Oh, it's so... Well, that was inches away from going in for Oxford. Somehow the Hornets keep it out. I think there's an initial save with the ball joined to the wrist from the keeper and then over the bar on the follow-up. If you don't know what I mean by the ball joint at the wrist, I mean there. You have a ball joint, don't you? That's where it looks like it came off. We're into the 90th minute. And what would have to defend for that, plus what's ever added on. Whatever's added on. Like here. This part. You see there? Feel your wrist there. There's 2 ball joints either side. If I do it like that, you can see there's a ball, isn't there? That's where it came off. That was the part of the wrist that saved, that made the save. That's why I say ball joint to the wrist. If you feel there, you get your arm into that, there's a ball. Jerry Sudworth says Oxford fans got some lungs, have they? I've not been around them before, so I wouldn't know. One thing I do know is that Bolton fans can bloody sing. I'm an Arsenal fan, and for some parts of the game at the Emirates in the Carabao Cup, they outsung us, mainly singing about John Stones. Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. When Wednesday doesn't surprise me. Forest fans sing like they don't. Well, Forest fans sing a lot. I've been around the Forest fans, and yes, they sing very, very loudly. Home or away. I've been to two home matches for them, and I've been to one as well away pre-season Chesterfield. I've been twice to the City Ground, and each time loud as oak. I do get myself around the grounds. Going, oh. Wednesday Sheffield United predictions. I am going to go. I'm actually going to go 2-2. I think Wednesday. Wednesday performed well at Brentford. I mean, every time I've watched Sheffield Wednesday, they perform well. Like when I watch Wednesday, which is not often, they perform well. So I'm going to go 2-2. I watched them against Brentford. Apart from, yeah, exactly. But against teams like Newcastle, Brentford, yeah. But they most certainly can. I mean, goodness gracious me, Wednesday can be laughing stock of the house. At the same time, they can really surprise you. And they have surprised me a few times. Oh, no problem. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. I just do my best to entertain. Yeah. I mean, I've gone quite simple and plain on this match. I've gone £1 on this game. Build a bet. Over 0.5 goals. Done. Over 4.5 yellow cards or cards. Done. Double chance, Watford or draw. Done. Returns £2.49. So I'm saying what? 37 seconds away from £2.49 because Watford have won. So more than double my stake for a 3-piece builder bet. Not bad, is it? Yeah, great start to the weekend. That £2.49 already in the bank. Yeah, I've got the Brighton game is worth £5.45, and that's because I've said both teams to score, double chance Brighton or draw, and under 4.5 goals. Yeah, plenty of bookings. It was sealed a long time ago, that one. The bookings. Free kick. And then I've got the Wolves-Southampton game as well. I've gone quite simple. Over 5.5 cards. Over 0.5 goals. Double chance Wolves or draw. Turns £2.36. So £1.36 profit on that one. Well, that one's already come. And that one's sitting on bookings. Because I knew Watford were going to win. I knew that Watford were going to win this. I knew there'd be a goal in it. I was just, sometimes you've got to take that risk with bookings. And it paid off. We've gone a minute over the allocated time, but that is the full time whistle. And Watford claim victory over Oxford United. And they are in the top 4 of the Championship. Sunderland remain top. And if they win, they will keep Sheffield United out of the top spot. So Sunderland top. Watford going to the top 4. Full-time score. Watford 1. Oxford United 0. And it was a winner from Bio that sealed the deal for the Hornets. And tomorrow we've got some excitement. It's not quite the full triple header that you normally get on a Saturday due to the scheduling in which it sees no 12:30 Premier League kickoff. But we will have 2 games live on here tomorrow. And that will start at 3 o'clock for a 2:45 start on here. Of course, you guys voted on the poll for Wolves versus Southampton over Crystal Palace versus Fulham. So Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Southampton is first up tomorrow. And then the second game of the day will be Brighton v Manchester City live on the channel from 5:15 with the 8 o'clock kickoff of Liverpool versus Aston Villa. Later on, you can watch that, I'm sure, with probably with Anfield Agenda and all that kind of lot. I won't be live for that one because I'm going to have my tea and walk my dogs. And then Super Sunday is a 2 o'clock kickoff, of course. Nottingham Forest up against Newcastle, starting at 1:45 for that one. Of course, I've already said if that 12:30 kickoff was a 12 o'clock or the kickoff times were adapted by the Premier League, that Sheffield derby would have been live with us as well. But obviously, I can't do it because of the stupid kickoff times. So we start at 1:45 as per usual on a Sunday for Nottingham Forest versus Newcastle, 2 o'clock kickoff. And 4:15 for my Arsenal at Stamford Bridge, looking to go 6 unbeaten at the Bridge. Until tomorrow then at 2:45, it is bye-bye from me. Have a lovely rest of the evening and take care. Good night.